Hello, happy full moon friends. Welcome to Moon Medicine. I am Bonnie Sue. I am recording here from beautiful Lake Havasu, Arizona, from the back of the beast. This is where we're doing it today. So welcome to the full moon in Taurus. This is Moon Medicine. We're going to open our moon medicine boxes today. Really excited. I've been sort of anticipating this grounding energy coming in, and it is here. Hopefully we don't have a lot of distractions today, and hopefully I prepared myself with everything that I need back here. We'll find out. I have sort of my little altar going on in the background. Yeah, I'm just really excited to sort of connect with the grounding and the abundance and the support that this beautiful earth moon has to offer us. Shall we open up? We do have a ritual that I am somewhat prepared for, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I feel like I'm sort of looking for a little bit of stability. So I'm hoping that this moon will grant it for us. You're not alone. Before we get started, I should sort of mention, there is a lot of things that are happening right now, in the universe, in the world, just all over, lots and lots of energies. The big one I think we should, or at least I should make a point of mentioning, is that Mercury goes retrograde on Sunday the 9th. I think it's the 9th. I know it goes retrograde on Sunday, so hold tight. You're probably already feeling the pre-shadow period. I personally feel like I started feeling it almost 3 weeks before this next upcoming Sunday, whatever day that was. So anyways, let's open our box and see what kind of goodies we have to honor the full moon. I'm hoping I'm not going to forget anything, you guys. I really am. It's been sort of one of those weeks. I told my mom thank you yesterday for actually attaching my head to my body, because I felt like I was going to lose it. So I'm just gonna come a little bit closer to you guys here. So I think I'm gonna move this also. I just have so much stuff. Anyways, let's look in our box, shall we? Turn this a little bit. So I have no idea how I packed mine. I'm pretty sure mine is packed differently than yours, but we'll just sort of wing it here. So first, our incense that we're working with this month is patchouli. Hopefully that's the right side for you. And I don't think I brought matches over here. I really feel like a mess. Oh, please. Oh, wait. Got them. I am gonna light one of these now, because I can really use a little bit of this patchouli incense. If you're not a fan of patchouli, it's not for everybody. I get it, I personally really love it. I think it's a great grounding herb, and okay, let's hope I can do this here outside. Ooh, I probably should have lit my candle that's in here first. Ooh. I might have gotten it. There's a little bit of smoke coming off there. I feel like I did get last week. Maybe I can make this work. Last week we got these little, or last month we got these little holders, so I'm gonna see if it will want to hold my incense here. Okay, so that's sort of, we're gonna have that sitting off there doing its thing. Okay, and then next thing we have is our little bundle of sage. So this bundle of sage, it's actually cedar sage, but it's dipped in patchouli incense, or resin rather. So it's an infused, it was dipped in the resin. So it's a patchouli infused bundle of sage. I'm just obsessed. I'm so obsessed, you guys. It's just so grounding and just so... And maybe I put it with my other bundles of sage here. I have a cedar sage, and then I have just a regular white sage. So now I have my little patchouli sage hanging out down there. And then I also have a Taurus candle. I don't know if you can see it. See it very well. I do. Whatever those people do now. So this is, I made this with rose essential oil and sandalwood. Oh my goodness. I haven't used rose very frequently. Like, it's not an oil that I go to very often. But it's just so, I felt like I was just taken into a garden when I inhaled that there. So my little soy candle, and then in your little bag, I didn't give myself a little bag, but in your little bag you have, this is, I don't know if you can see the color of it there. This is a very green, bright green, might see it in the, never mind. It's Canadian Jade is what this is. And mine's sort of in the shape of like a triangle, which I am really, really loving. Little feminine. I used to have a selenite that was in a triangle. Little beautiful jade. And then we have our bracelet. Let me see if I can remember what this is made of. There's rhodonite, amazonite, smoky quartz, clear quartz, moss. Amazonite's really good for feminine energy. I love that it's green. I'm a huge fan of green. I have quite a lot of amethyst going on my wrist, so I think maybe that might explain why I feel a little bit flighty lately. I might wear all of them, or I might exchange it out. We'll see. Whatever I end up taking off, I can put in my little crystal or jewelry holder here. You can hold your crystals. This is a Hamsa. These are known in India to offer protection. You might see it a lot with like the third, or with the evil eye in the middle, the all-seeing eye. A lot of people will hang it on their, by their doors and stuff. India, so we have a little plate. We also have our anointing oil, which is earth, which, oh dear, give me. Oh, yes. So I'm just going to put it on my wrists. Maybe a little behind my ears. Maybe do a test point of the oil. Make sure that it's works for you. This is a really concentrated oil. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly what I needed. And then we also have our salt ritual. This salt ritual has some sea salt. It also has rose petals and rosemary and basil leaves. It's going to offer us some great grounding. I am going to... I'm going to make this now. I'm actually going to make this while I make my earth tea. So the... excuse me. This is... everything still has my old names on it. This is an earth blend tea that I made. I'm really excited about this. Raspberry, mullein, holy tulsi, nettle leaf, licorice root, cinnamon chips. I do have a few blogs on my website about these herbs if you're wanting to learn more about them. There's a bunch. Some of them are on there. All of them will be on there over the years. So I'm going to make my tea. Now this is how I did not come prepared, because I didn't bring a tea bag. So I'm just going to use my French press. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of my tea. I also don't have a measuring spoon, so we're winging it. Oh, I can smell the cinnamon, and oh, it just smells so good. It's probably gonna be strong. That's fine. That's okay. I need it. And then I have my little camping coffee mug here. And then I'm going to attempt to use my stovetop. So let's hope that all of this actually works. I might be doing some cold brew tea. We'll see what happens. I have my water bottle. I'm gonna just pour a little bit of water. Almost probably could have cleaned my cup a little bit, but whatever. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. Love how this is probably this is gonna be unedited, so none of this is coming out, so. All right. So we got our flame. I'll show you. This is what I'm working with. I probably shouldn't be picking it up, but that's that. I'm gonna see. Shouldn't take too long for that to boil. Wait for it. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna crunch up my herbs that I have for my salt ritual. And how I'm gonna use my salt rituals, I just need a little bit of grounding, a little bit of like help releasing what's no longer serving me. So my plan is to sprinkle this around my truck with that intention. Might let that boil for a little bit. So I'm gonna just have my salt. I'm gonna add my rose petals. And then I have my basil leaves. I feel like my rose petals are gonna offer me that self-love and grounding and stability, maybe a little bit of beauty. And I'm gonna ask my basil to bring in some abundance and prosperity because I'm working on an upgrade, and my upgrade is gonna cost me a little bit. So I do that. Add that prosperity, get that back in return. And then, oh, would you look at that? Okay, so this is, my water has boiled. It's probably dirty, but it's okay. So pour my water into this, and I'm going to put this over it. So I don't know if you guys know, but when you make your tea, maybe probably like, I wouldn't steep it for any more than like 4 to 5 minutes. Usually after that, like if you start steeping it for too long, some of the herbs might go like sour in a sense. It's not going to taste as good. So steeping for like long periods of time, or like leaving your tea bag in your tea, you're actually like not receiving all of the benefits of the herbs themselves. So I'm going to add my rosemary here to my salt ritual, maybe with like again some protection, stability, and then I really love this little God, it just smells so good in here. I really love this little dish. And then I'm just gonna shake it up with mixing all of that love together, all of those intentions together. because I'm sort of trying to be mindful of time. I'm gonna just scoot this down a little bit. And while that's still steeping a little bit, I'm gonna draw an oracle card for everybody. I'm using Nature's Whisper. They sit right by the bed, like my head. Sorry about that. It's that same red boat. They're going up and down the lake. I don't understand that, but anyways, I did have a couple people asking me about doing some sound baths, and I do have a couple in the works. I'm sort of trying to see how school pans out over the next couple of weeks before I start announcing anything. There's just so much stuff that's happening, you guys. Taking a lot of classes, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm trying to do it all. All right, last little shuffle. I'm gonna do a little cut. And the top card is going to be our card. Let's see what we get. Ooh, I feel like I know. Lighten it up a little bit. Be in service. Right as I'm talking about doing a sound bath. Huh. Wonder if this card is for me. I'll draw another one for you guys too, just in case this one is just for me, since I was talking about what I was talking about when I was shuffling. Give back to the world. When we give in equal proportions to that which we receive, we are able to maintain balance. There are so many people who are in need of your services. Be in service can be as simple as a kind word, holding a door open, or joining in a cleanup effort. Look to nature and its ability to support according to what is needed at the time. Your efforts in supporting others around you will help to create the energy needed to support humanity. I absolutely love that card. I am going to pull another one just in case. The riverboat's out there too. I don't know if you guys can see the riverboat right here. Okay, there's another card for you. Ooh, hope and happiness. Such a beautiful card. Hope and happiness. That one's definitely for you guys. All of them are probably for everybody. Hope and happiness. You have reached a time filled with healing energy, new progress, and satisfaction. You are at a point for festivity. The energy in this phase is supportive and promotes a feel of winning. Let worries or challenges from the past fade away as you focus on the joy that is surrounding you. Feel encouraged and excited about the potential and all the wonderful promises that are being kept. Celebrate and enjoy your life. Love it. Okay, so before I bid you all farewell, I'm just going to press my tea down, serve myself my little itty bitty cup. It might help if I turn it to the pour spout. Okay, if you use a metal pot, promise you it's gonna be, oh my gosh, and I just did, like, the perfect amount of tea is in my cup. I don't know if you can tell there. Perfect amount. I don't have any honey or anything. I've always had a difficult time putting honey in my teas. I'm happy that my little stovetop worked well. This is very, very hot, so I almost wish I had an ice cube because I want to be able to enjoy it, but the metal cup is definitely going to prevent me from doing that. However, I will speak my intentions of prosperity, grounding, stability, self-worth, self-love, honoring, patience, boundaries, all of these things. They're so great for the full moon. Put my Reiki symbols over it. For those that are Reiki attuned, I highly suggest you giving your beverage a beautiful infusion of Reiki. And with that, I want to send you all a happy full moon. Enjoy the rise this evening. Enjoy your ritual kit. I think I got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the Palo Santo is your 10. I didn't give myself Palo Santo. Try to conserve it as much as I can. Anyways, I hope you guys just have the most magical day, evening, morning, however you find yourself watching this video. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time for the final Gemini full moon medicine box. The orders are due in the next couple of weeks. I believe it's the 21st that orders are due for that, and it is the last box to ship out for the year. I do have a change and a shift coming, some new ritual kits. I'm bringing roots and rituals back. I don't know if you guys remember that from last year. I was doing roots and rituals. It was a subscription box, but it worked with the seasons. This roots and ritual, it's a roots and ritual kit, and every month there will be a different themed kit. However, the kits will be available in my store 365 days. So it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a part of the subscription in order to receive the kit. You can buy the kit on its own any time of year. So if you get a kit, say in January, and you really liked it, and you think maybe in August one of your friends may enjoy it, you have the ability to purchase the kit. So anyways, there will be more information dropping about that in the next couple of weeks once I start getting my life together a little bit more, to give you an idea of what will be in the kits. As of right now, there is a bundle of sage, a essential oil blend that I have created in a 5 milliliter roll-on bottle. And there is also about 5 to 7 crystals, and they're all themed. So there's 12 different themes, 12 different months. There's core themes, and there's support themes. So depending on what it is that you're working through or need help with or assistance or support with, we will hopefully have you covered with the roots and ritual kit. So anyways, there will be more information about that coming soon. Yeah. Oh, and also another thing that I think I really like about the next year's subscriptions is that there's not like a timed time. Like, it's the January 1st, I'll release a video on YouTube about the kit, and then any purchase in the month of January will receive that kit. It's not like it's going to be sent out on this day. It's just a one for all type of thing. You purchase it, you receive it within like 2 weeks with the shipping and whatnot. So anyways, that's the spiel on that. Again, I'll have more information about that coming soon, and hopefully just a lot more things. If you didn't know, I do have blogs that drop on my website every Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday I talk about an herb of the week, and every Thursday I talk about an oil of the week, so more of like aromatherapy, herbalism type of things. So check it out if you're interested. Moonbeammedicine.com is the website. There's links down below. And anyways, I'm gonna go sprinkle my salt, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.